Hey, Entre Leader. Happy Monday. Today is a Monday, and as you can tell, I'm in a new setup here. I got a new vibe going on here. And just like I promised to you on last week, I did finish setting up my creator's suite. I'm calling it the C-suite instead of my studio and office. And so I'm very excited to have it together so that I can get back to work. I miss coming to you all every single Monday and Wednesday with the Leaders Lab podcast. So we are back at it, and I am just so thrilled, and I'm really excited. So for those of you who are tuning in, watching the replay, and you are completely brand new to me, my brand, and you have no idea who I am, let me bring my microphone a little bit closer to me, okay? You have no idea who I am. My name is Dr. Charity C. Campbell. And I am a world-class millennial global leader. I am a motivational speaker. I'm an academic professional. I do teach at a university here located in the beautiful city of Dalian, China, actually. But I relocated. Now I have to get used to saying that. I relocated to Guangzhou, China, which is where I live now. And basically what I do here with Dr. Charity TV, I have 3 brands. This one is my my leadership and organization development brand. And what I do is I help fellow millennial global leaders once a week. I come to you and I try to bring you some motivation, some inspiration, and some encouragement. And I am working with a new, system here. So hopefully my internet connection will be stable and we won't have any issues. But if we do, please let me know. I'm relying on you all to let me know if we have any issues, but prayerfully, everything will be smooth. Now, if you notice, the title says, "Watch This With Me." And I've been doing some cleaning, not just physically with my new home, but I've been doing some deep cleaning. And I found a video of a speech from 2016, and it. How can I say? I haven't seen the video in a long time. And I've been wanting to save it so that we could watch it together. And I realize that, some of you may be popping on a little bit later, and some of you may not actually get to watch live. You'll see it during the replay. But I really want to watch this video with you and then talk about it. I just want to share it with you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will be still monitoring the comments. So if you do type something in the comment section, then I will, I'll see it, I'll acknowledge it, and then we can have a little discussion. We're going to talk about what is going to show on this video, but I'm just going to go ahead and play it. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and play it right now. So let me share my screen and I'm going to play this video. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Each year, we select a student speaker who we feel represents the graduating class. Our student speaker today exemplifies the qualities that our graduates possess, namely resiliency when the road is long, determination when navigating the twists and turns of life, a desire to do what is necessary to reach their goal, and a willingness to help others.
Oh my gosh.
Navigate their own path.
I hope it's not glitchy.
Known throughout social media as the Lady Buddha, she is a cross-cultural new media specialist, multi-passionate entrepreneur, inspirational speaker. I consider her a colleague and a friend and a graduate of the doctoral program today. Please welcome Dr. Charity C. Campbell.
Okay, so this is my speech. This is like a reaction video that we're going to do together. So this is my speech. Okay.
Good morning, fellow graduates and family and friends who are here to celebrate with us. I first want to say thank you to President Hearst for this wonderful opportunity, and Dr. Johnson and all of our CTU faculty and staff. And I'd also like to include my dissertation chair members, Dr. Kathy Royal, Dr. Kennedy Maranga, and Dr. Daphne 𝙠𝙀𝙓𝙏. I'd like to acknowledge my parents and my family who instilled in me since birth that I could do and be anything that I was created to be. In 1993, as an American advertising campaign, Got Milk was a slogan that was created to encourage the consumption of cow's milk. Well, today my task is just a little bit different. However, my question is the same. Graduates, got milk? You see, the first letter stands for mentor. Mentors serve several purposes. Mentors were created to pass along mantles, which are traditionally called legacies. And they come in various forms such as parents, professors, pastors, and even life partners. Now, I must say, not everyone qualifies to be your mentor. Just because someone may have had experience does not mean that they're qualified to leave a deposit in your lives.
Wow.
Mentors help you create magical moments. And my magical moments with CTU for the last 3 years can be all traced back to a mentor. Now, I know for my cohorts specifically, each quarter, I wanted to quit this program.
No, real talk.
I can't speak for everybody, but I know for me mentally, I did. I was on the ledge.
Real talk.
However, mentors and guardian angels such as Dr. A. Denise Madison, my CTU mom, Dr. Dave Levy, Dr. Kennedy Maranga, Dr. Sean P. Richmond, Dr. Kathy Royal, and the greatest dissertation mentor ever, Dr. Daphne 𝙠𝙀𝙓𝙏.
Dr. Daphne.
They all saw potential in me when I did not have the patience to see it myself.
Wow.
You see, these mentors, now colleagues, helped push me further into my God-given destiny. Now, how many of you know, and this is for everybody, not just the graduates, but how many of you know that there is a difference between potential and patience? You know that, right? Especially the graduates. You see, there are so many people in the world who have great potential, yet they have little to no patience to see it realized. Now, like many of you, I know that for me, if I could have had this title as doctor without the last 3 years and all of the work, I would have been fine with that. But in the words of one of my favorite commercials, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You see, having a mentor and intentionally investing in myself is what made the difference, which brings me to my next letter, I, investments. See, what you got out of this program is exactly a direct result of what you put into it. Now, let's be honest. When we had to stay up late, when we had to make sacrifices, when we had to miss out on birthdays and gatherings and things, it hurt our feelings to hurt others, but we knew that that was the time investment that we had to make it to this day. And I don't know about you, but I think it was worthwhile. Now, what we have learned prior to today has prepared us to lead, which brings me to my next letter, L, leadership. Being a graduate of the Doctorate of Management in Global Leadership, in almost every symposium, there was a session where we discussed if leaders were born or made. Now, this was always a tense discussion, as there were students who argued that leaders were naturally born. And then there were those of us who said that leaders were a byproduct of their environment. But for the sake of time, I'll just say that whether leaders are born or made, there is a requirement to not be selfish. But you have to go back and share what it is that you learn. And whatever leadership position you take on, you have to serve with kindness. That brings me to my last letter, K.
Wow.
Kindness is one of the greatest weapons of all time. It incites hope. It incites hope. It instills love. And it simply lets others know that you care. Kindness, along with effective communication with our professors and our colleagues, flexibility, patience, and humility is what brought us to this moment of celebration. So, M, mentors. I, investments. L, leadership. And K, kindness. Milk. Fellow graduates, as we move forward, please understand that not everyone can stomach the milk that you have to offer.
Come on, Jesus.
Do not take this personally. And do not allow rejection to become a distraction. You can take it from someone who changes the color of her hair simply because she wants to. I don't change my hair to make a statement. I am the statement.
Come on, daughter.
You see, some people can't handle whole milk, so they need skim milk. They need 1 or 2%. Some people may not like the taste of skim milk, so they'll only receive low-fat milk. And then you'll have those who are just lactose intolerant, where no matter what type of milk you have to offer, they will not be able to internally digest what you bring to the table.
Wow.
So you may have to give them almond milk, or you may have to give them coconut milk, or you may have to give them cashew milk. But regardless, you still bring the milk. And understand, my friends, that it is perfectly okay if someone doesn't receive you.
Wow.
Focus forward and believe that those who you are called to will always keep coming back for more. As I take my seat, graduates, I only have one question. Got milk?
Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Wow. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Wow. That video, like I said in the beginning, I said I've been doing some deep cleaning. And I found that video, and I hadn't watched that video in years. Now, I remember parts of the speech because I wrote it. But when I tell you that the Holy Spirit did a lot of the writing for me, because I did not know. When I went back and I watched, I was like, wow, that came out of my mouth. And, my whole thing, especially now in this season, is all about the words that we say and what we say and how it impacts us and how it impacts what we see. And that message in particular really, really spoke to me in this current season. That was back in 2016 when I was given the beautiful opportunity to be the keynote speaker, the student keynote speaker for my doctoral graduation. And I'm going to tell you, when I listened to that, and this, I don't know about you, but every year I have like a theme. Okay. I have like a theme for the year. I have a theme. I have like a theme color. Like this year, my color is green, for prosperity. And it's just every year. Right. But for my 2 words, I have a theme. 2 of my words for this year is simply collaboration and community. And God gave me that back in November. He was like, for 2022, I really want you to focus on collaboration and community. You're not going to do everything that I have planned for you and scheduled for you for your life in this next season. You can't do it by yourself. There's no way that it's going to work. It's just no way that you're going to be able to do it by yourself. You have to collaborate with like-minded people, and you got to focus on your community. And I'm like, well, God, what community? Like God, where is my community? And he's like, nurture the people that I send to you. Nurture the people that I send to you, and just make sure that, just make sure that you take care of them. Treat them like they are actually a part of your community. And so I was like, well, God, what about when people, I don't want to give just general messages and then like people don't really get with it. And he was like, got milk? I was like, what you talking about? Go back and watch your own speech. Think about it. Not everybody can digest the milk that you have to bring to the table. Not everyone is going to be able to accept the words that are coming out of your mouth, because it's not for everyone, but for your community. For your divine community that I have set looking for you. There are people who are looking for you, honey. There are people who they're waiting for what you have to offer. They want what you have to bring to the table. Like these people, they're out there. They're searching. They're doing searches on Google, Pinterest, YouTube. You just have to make sure that you are in position to be seen. Don't worry about the ones who can't handle the milk that you have to bring to the table. They can get milk elsewhere. They can get milk that they'll be able to digest elsewhere. But the milk that I have for you to bring forth to your community, they will accept it, they will digest it, they will be nourished, and they will grow. Milk is good for the body, baby. Milk helps your bones to grow. And in order for you to have a strong foundation, you need to grow. You got to grow. If you're going to build anything, you got to evolve. You got to grow. You got to develop into something greater than who you are right now, greater than the position that you're in. And so I was like, well, Lord, okay, I got milk now. I got different types of milk. And he was like, no matter what, you still bring the milk. Remember what your milk is: mentorship, the investment that you have, leadership skills that you have learned, and the ones that are continually evolving and developing through experiences, through opportunities. And then make sure you serve your community with kindness. Now, as he was sharing this with me, I'm like, oh, this is good. This is really good. This is really, really good. He said, just make sure you do it. Don't allow rejection of the milk that you have to offer by the wrong people. Okay, because that's the thing. We work so hard on our content. We work so hard on our sermons, on our messages. We work so hard on our presentations for work. We work so hard on the portfolios. We work so hard on all of these things. And then when we present them or when we give them out, sometimes we might feel rejected. And God is like, hey, it's okay. No matter what happens, you still have the responsibility of bringing the milk. You're the milkman. You're the milkwoman. You still have to bring the milk, regardless of the rejection or the reception. If someone receives it, continue to deliver and move on. If someone rejects it, continue to deliver and move on. Your mandate in this year is to still bring the milk. Whatever that milk is, honey, if you are supposed to be, if you're an artist, you're supposed to be making music. You're supposed to be having an album release. You're supposed to be creating album, releasing singles. If you are an author, you're supposed to be writing books. You're supposed to be painting, doing whatever you are supposed to do. Whatever classification of milk you find yourself in, you have a responsibility to bring it. You have a responsibility to deliver the milk regardless of how you feel, regardless of what you see. You bring the milk because there is someone who is thirsty for what you have to offer. There is someone who is searching for what you have to offer. There is some business, there's some corporation who would love to have an employee like you, who would love to have a partner like you, who would love to have a stakeholder like you. But like I said, the thing is, regardless of what it is that how you feel, honey, you still got to bring the milk regardless. It doesn't matter the circumstance. It doesn't matter your feelings. Because I'm going to tell you, some of my best broadcasts, some of my best live streams that I've done for you all right here have been when I didn't feel like doing it. As a matter of fact, I said I wasn't going to do it. I was like, as a matter of fact, y'all, I'm telling you, I was like, look, I'm not doing this. I don't feel like it. Like, me at 6, because right now it's 7:21 p.m. Back home, it's like, 6:21 a.m. Yeah. And so I would be like, I don't feel like doing this. Maybe like 30 minutes before, I'd be like, I don't feel like doing this. I would rather just relax and sleep. And it's like, but is this about you? Because last time I checked, this wasn't about you. Last time I checked, helping people discover their purpose and find their destiny and to walk in that purpose and that destiny, to discover their passion, it wasn't about you. It was about the community. It was about the person who would be up at 6 a.m., who would be up throughout the day, throughout the week, seeing your notification on YouTube or coming back and scrolling through and seeing the replay. It's about that person who had a private conversation with me, with tears streaming down their face, asking, what do I need to do? How do I move forward? Should I leave this position? Should I go forward? What should I do? It's about that person. It's not about how you feel. And if I put the words in your mouth, if I give you the milk to deliver, how dare you not get up and deliver it? So whenever God starts dealing with me like that, I'd be like, you right. I'd be like, you right. I'm sorry. Let me get up. Let me make myself look like something so I can get up on this thing and I can begin to share. I can deliver the milk. I bring the milk regardless of how I feel, because it's not about me. It's about community. This year, for me, it's about collaboration. It's about community. What are your theme words for this year? What is your theme for this year? What are you going to be doing? What are you going to be working on? What is it that you know is on the inside of you that you need to have come out for the benefit of someone else? Remember, it's not about how we feel or what we gained from it. Because I tell you what, if I focus on just those two words this year, collaboration and community, I'm telling you, it doesn't really seem like you tangibly gain anything. But when you gain a community, oh my God, a community, they will be there to support you. They will be there now, let me tell you something. That support is a big thing, okay? Community support is huge, But you want to show them that you support them too. Not just by showing up, but also delivering things to them, giving them things, giving them what they need, being there for them, praying for them. And so this year, those are the two things. My 2 words for last year were simplicity and consistency. Okay. Hey there, Ashley. All right. It's good to see you. Exactly. Yes. She said, dropping them. I be trying to drop nuggets. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. My mom said, you're talking good. Listen, my 2 words for last year, my theme was simplicity and consistency. Simplicity and consistency. And it was my heart's desire to keep it simple, because y'all, if you know me, you know I can be complicated with these ideas and things popping up in my head, and I'll be like, I need to do this and do that and do this and do that. And the Holy Spirit was like, no, I just need you to keep it simple and keep it consistent. I just need you to keep it simple and show up. And so that was 2021. It was simplicity and consistency. And I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I did it, because it brought me to this point to where, now this year, God is like, all right, collaboration and community. Listen, I'm going to be having community opportunities all throughout this year, to where we can, some of the things, like I want to show you, I finally finished my home. Good morning there. I finally finished my home. And I want to show my community what the home looks like. But let me tell you something. I'm not showing the whole world, because I realize some of these people crazy out here. And everybody don't need to see what I have going on in my life, but my community can. So I will be doing private videos. That I will only send and share with my community, because my community, we have that level of trust. But just to put it all out in the world, I don't know y'all like that. I'm not showing you how I put my home together, how I cleaned it from, what it looked like. And I'm not showing the whole world that. I will show my community, though. I will show my community the behind the scenes, things of what I'm working on and things like that. That I will show my community. But I'm not showing the whole world. The whole world don't need to see all of that. They haven't been through enough things with me to see all that stuff like that. Nah, they got to earn that. They can become a part of the community and then they'll be able to get that inside scoop like that. But so I'm like, okay, God, show me how to make my community feel special. Show me how to, first of all, nurture the community that I do have. I have a growing community that started last year. I had a community before, and then I moved to China and I dropped it. I dropped the ball terribly on all of that. But God has been blessing me to build my community back. And this year I'm focusing on building the right community. That's the other thing. I only want the right people to be a part of my community. Everybody is not supposed to be a part of your community. Don't be trying to do stuff for the sake of having everybody with you. Not this year. Not this year. I love my godmother. I know she watches all of my replays because it's too early in the morning for her. She work early, so she be having to take care of her stuff, right? So one thing I was talking to my godmother about, and she said, I was telling her, we were talking about how sometimes people just fall off. People just fall off. It seems like people just fall off the face of the earth, like in relationships or friendships. And you'd be like, dang, girl, what happened? Where you at? Where you go? And I love what she said. She said, sometimes God does us a favor by having people to fall off, by having people to leave, because of the type of relational people we are. We want to stay loyal to a friendship. We want to continue to, build on a friendship and be with people and things like that when we don't feel like talking to them like that. But by them backing off and backing away, like they're actually doing you a favor, because you don't have to keep, call and say, well, how you doing? Oh, well, I just want to check up on you. No, I don't have to do that every day anymore. You're not in my life like that anymore. And there's no animosity. There's no drama. There's no issue. It's just the fact that you served for a season. I served for a season. We needed each other. But when you think about it, we don't really have anything in common. We don't have education in common. We don't have a career in common. We don't have likes or passions and things like that in common. And if you try to hold on to those people to make them fit into your new community where you're going to actually repel people who belong with you in this season of your life. So be careful in trying to hold on to people who no longer serve a purpose in your community. It's okay to let people walk out. We talked about that a lot last year. I'm telling you this now because some of you have so many wonderful ideas that God wants to see implemented in this year. But I'm telling you right now, if you try to talk to your cousin, you try to talk to your cousin, you try to talk to your best friend, you try to talk to your auntie, and uncle, and all of these people, and you think that they are the ones who are supposed to go with you, who are going to support you, and they're not supposed to. Now, it's a difference if they're supposed to support you in that way, but what if they're not? And you're steady trying to pull people along with you that are weighing you down because they're not supposed to be there. Community, the right community. And we have to be sensitive enough to not be offended when, and I know that sounds, it's like, but we usually get offended because we are sensitive. The right sensitivity is what I'm talking about. Okay. We have to be sensitive enough to know when this ain't right. This friendship right here is toxic. This business deal right here is not right. Like there's something not right about it. Okay. It don't smell right. It don't look right. It doesn't read right on paper. It's just not right. Be sensitive enough and then wise enough to follow along with it. Be like, okay, well, that's not right. So let me just pause on this for a moment. It sounds like it's a good deal. Okay. But I want to see what else is out there. I want to just take a look around. And if the other person is right now I'm talking to my entrepreneurs, but if the other person is like trying to rush to be like, no, this is the deal for you right now. Like, this is the deal. You got to see this. They'll be like, okay, when will the deal expire? Right now. Oh, well, then I know it's not for me because I actually need time to ruminate. I need time to actually think about this thing before I make a commitment to this one deal, when there could be a competitor who's going to give me the same deal or maybe even better at a that's more cost efficient. Okay. I don't want to say cheaper, but cheaper and better. Listen, my whole point in saying all of that is we have to be sensitive. We got to be sensitive because we have a responsibility to deliver this year. Hear me. We, not just me and not just you, we have a responsibility to deliver this year. Like I said, got milk, you bring the milk. You have to bring the milk that is given to you to share to other people. It's not for you to keep to yourself because then it's going to get stale. You have to feed it. You got to give it out to other people. They need to have it. What are you supposed to be bringing to the table that you are holding on to out of fear, out of procrastination, out of perfectionism? Whatever you are holding on to, you cannot receive more until you release it. You want to receive greater profits? Well, you still holding ideas in your hands. You got to release it in order for you to receive it. Huh? Okay. All right. Now I'm just trying to tell you now. I'm just trying to tell you, listen, whatever it is that you are holding on to, because maybe your fear, maybe you're fearing like, man, I would really, really, really like to start this new class. It's a part-time class or whatever, so I can continue working or doing whatever. I would really like to do this, but, or man, I would really like to do this, but I would really like to go here, but I would really like to travel. But I mean, you got too many buts. Too many buts going on in your life that's causing you to keep sitting on your butt and not moving forward. How can you move forward if you're just sitting still? Rhetorical question. Think about it. You cannot move forward this year if you are too afraid to get out the boat. Don't worry about drowning, okay? Now, this for all my church people right here. You know what I'm talking about when I say get out the boat. Don't worry about drowning, okay? There is a life vest. You don't know that you got a life vest on. It's invisible, okay? You just get out the boat. Honey, if you start to sink, if you feel like you're going under and going down, whew, you better start breathing. You better start doing whatever you need to do. Screaming, call it on Jesus, whatever you need to do so that you can just be paddle, baby, paddle, raise up, do something, but don't stay in the boat. There's no safety. You think it's safety in the boat. There's poverty in the boat. Huh? There's poverty in the boat. There's loneliness in the boat. You can stay in the boat all you want to, but there's so many other people who are jumping out right now. They're jumping out. They're jumping out. They're jumping out. They are making leaps and bounds. They are taking huge leaps of faith. They're doing all the things that they don't even know if they're going to succeed or if they're going to fail. They don't know. They have no idea, but they're taking leaps and they're taking bounds. And I'm telling you right now, get out the boat. Get out of the boat. And go deliver what it is that you are called to deliver. I can't deliver what Ashley is called to deliver. I can't deliver what Kimberly Kellum is called to deliver. I can't deliver what Tony Green is called to deliver. I can't deliver what my mother is called to deliver, Sherelle Campbell. I can't deliver what my god sister Miranda Streeter is called to deliver. I can't deliver anything that anyone up here is watching right now, what you are called to deliver. I can't deliver it because it's your delivery. It's your service. It's your product. It's your idea. It's your business. It's your education. It's everything that you are supposed to bring forth to other people that they're going to benefit from, and they're waiting on you. But you just chilling. You just chilling because you like, hey, it's the beginning of the year. It's the beginning of the year. So I'm just going to relax. When I tell you I have felt so behind, and it was, for me, I felt behind because I wasn't producing. I said, get out the boat. I felt like I was behind because I wasn't producing, and I wasn't producing because I didn't have anything set up. I was still relocating, and I was like, God, I feel so behind. I feel so behind. He was like, you better watch what you say. Just because you feel it doesn't mean that that's your reality. I am actually positioning you to be in a position to where acceleration is your norm. My God. He said, yeah, it might seem like things are slow right now, but it's just because I'm positioning you. It ain't about you trying to make things perfect. I know you feel like that's what it is. Like, oh, I wish I could just go ahead and do something, but I feel like I'm making things perfect. He said, no, it ain't about that. It's not about you making things perfect. Right now, it's about being positioned. Because as soon as you have everything set up and you are ready to rock and roll, he said, baby, I'm going to accelerate you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. But the first thing you got to do is get in position. And the position is not in the boat. I'm going to go ahead and say that again because I feel that thing. Get out the boat. Why are you in the boat? Get out the boat. 2022 should be a year where you are not in the boat. You either you just start swimming, okay? Do whatever it is you need to do, okay? If you feel like you just like Peter, you be like, I want to walk on water too. And you get out there and you be like, oh, I'm confident. And then you see things rocking and stuff around you and you start be like, Jesus, can you come and get me, please? That's what happened with Peter, okay? He took his eyes off the main thing to focus on, which was Jesus in front of him. He took his eyes off, so he started to sink. So he got a little crazy and was like, Jesus, help me out. He was like, I got out the boat. I thought you was going to help me. And Jesus was like, why you ain't got no faith, bruh? Like, you were doing fine, but you got distracted by everything else going around you. Stay focused. And when I tell you I'm talking to myself, honey, I'm talking to myself. When you have something that is on the inside of you that belongs to someone else. Okay. Y'all, let's hide up in here with these lights. Can the church say amen? When you have something on the inside of you that belongs to someone else, it is your responsibility to deliver the milk. You gotta do it. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. Yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah, it's your business. Yeah, it's all of these, but it doesn't belong to you. Huh? This doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the person who is called to your life. It belongs to the person who you are called to their lives. And that's a part of community. That's a part of community. So like I said, my 2 words, collaboration and community, you are going to be seeing a lot of collaborations with myself and other like-minded individuals in my industry, in organization development, in leadership, various types of leadership. You are going to see several collaborations and summits and workshops and master classes. You are going to see so many things from Dr. Charity TV in partnership with others. And you're also going to see this community grow. I am in the position now for growth. I just want to, matter of fact, I feel that thing. Oh my God, I feel that thing. I just want you to type that in the comments. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I want you to profess that right now. I am in position for growth. I am in position for growth. I'm going to type it myself because I'm trying to tell you right now. I am in position for growth. When I tell you I feel that thing, the way that I feel it, you just need to know I'm in position for growth. I don't know about you. Are you in position for growth? Are you? If you are in position for growth, go ahead. Don't be afraid to proclaim it. Don't be afraid to proclaim it. Yeah, those are my 2 words for it. Those are my themes for 2022 is collaboration and community. And I look forward to seeing what God does through obedience of those 2 words. Now, remember last year I had obedience for the 2 words from last year, which was simplicity and consistency. Those were my 2 words for last year. And I was obedient. And I believe that God he began to open up so many doors for me in purpose and in destiny. And today I'm sharing with you my 2 words for this year, for 2022, is collaboration and community. Listen, I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning into our live stream, our Monday Motivation Let's Talk. I do have a very special announcement. We have a shift in time for 2022. This is actually something that I wanted to do last year. Okay, so I really need you to pay attention to this right now. Okay, all right. If you're ready to hear the new times, go ahead and type in the comment section, I'm ready. Go ahead and type in the comment section, I'm ready. This is something that I wanted to do last year. With the time, I wanted to do it last year, but I'm doing it this year instead. Tony Green says, thank you. You're absolutely welcome, dear. Let me know if you're ready to hear the new time schedule. I'm going to be sharing that with you. Okay. Tony Green says, I'm ready. All right. Boo says, I'm ready. Y'all know my mom is my boo. Hey, boo. All right. And all right. Ashley says, yes, I'm ready. And Miranda says, I'm ready. All right. So listen, I've actually, I've prayed and deliberated on this thing for some months now. Okay. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's been some months now. And I'm in a new city. Let's start back. I'm in a new chapter of my life. I'm in a new season of my life. I'm in a new city. I'm in a new home. I'm in a new environment. I'm in a new business. I'm in a lot of news. In the news. Y'all, I'm in the news in a positive way. I'm in the news. Oh, I'm in the news. Okay, I'm sorry. Did that make any sense to y'all, or was it just me? I just got tickled. I'm in the news in a positive way. Come on here, Jesus. I'm in the news. Okay. So we have a new time. For me, as you know, this is actually my Monday night. Okay. This is my Monday evening. Okay. Yes, walking in my new God sister. This is my new. So this is actually my Monday evening. And I have been wanting to do motivational Monday on my Monday mornings. Like during my Monday mornings, that's when I want to do motivational Mondays, because I want to do it when the sun is out. I want to do it when it's beautiful and all of that stuff, instead of, don't get me wrong, I love my studio lights. They make it look like it's sunny sometimes, unless we got the little dramatic effect with the dark on one side or whatever. But I want to do it during the daytime. And so I'm changing my Monday motivation to my actual Monday mornings. Now, my Monday mornings here in China is your Sunday evening. Okay. It is your Sunday evening back in the States. And in Africa, I think it is, actually, it might be like early, like, or late Sunday night. But it's going to be your Sunday evenings, depending on the time when I do it. I'm still trying to decide how early or how late on Monday morning I want to do it. But I am going to be I'm going to be doing my Monday mornings, which is your Sunday evening. So when you see the Monday motivation, it'll still be live stream, but it will be my Monday and your Sunday. And I just want to talk to you from your future. I just want to talk to you from your future. I will be in Monday while you're still in Sunday. And I want to encourage you on my Monday as you prepare to lay down and rest, and then wake up for an energized and supercharged Monday. And prayerfully that, whatever message you hear from Sunday evening, your time, will be what you need early Monday morning to get you ready to rock and roll during the day. Now, I'm going to try it for a couple of months, and we'll see how it rocks and rolls. If we have, if we are able to build a stronger community because of the time difference, that would be great. If not, and we need to go back to my Monday evenings and your Monday mornings, then that's fine. But I have a feeling like my Monday morning is when I'm supposed to do it. I've had that feeling for quite some time, actually. I even last year. Ashley says, yes, ma'am, I'm excited. And I just want to thank y'all, because y'all are the real deal. Y'all the real MVPs here, because it's 6 something in the morning and y'all still get up and y'all rock with me. That's just a blessing in itself. And I thank you so much for that. But let me just tell you, I believe that my Monday mornings is, and y'all, I want to do it right after my morning devotion, because me and Jesus be having like the best conversations ever. Like in the morning, just so fresh. And I want to be able to bring it. It reminds me of like how I used to do my Periscope mornings. I used to do those every day. After I would have my morning devotion, I would hop on Periscope and I would share what God shared with me for the people. And so that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm not saying every day. We would have to work up to that. Just let me commit to the Monday mornings, and we'll see where it goes from there. So that will be starting next week. It will be your Sunday evening, my Monday morning. That will be our new times. If you are on my email list, you will receive an email this week with a reminder about the new time schedule. If you're not on my email list, you can simply go to 𝑑rTV.com. I just put it in the chat box right there. You can simply go to 𝑑rTV.com and you can, now the website is still transitioning over from the 2021 to the 2022 website, but you can get your free copy of my affirmations. If you already have them, then great, excellent. If not, go and get them so that also I will have your email address and I can send you a reminder about the new time, as well as those private videos that I talked about when I'm going to be showing my community different parts of my home of what I've done. And I'm not sharing that with the whole world. But my community, yeah, I got to give you some perks, some benefits, some advantages for rocking with me behind the scenes and on the scenes. So I really appreciate you. And that's it. So new time starting next week. And y'all, I'm so excited about this year. I'm excited about doing life with you. I'm excited about helping you discover your passion and your purpose, or whether it's your purpose that leads into your passion. We are going to discover all of those things. And so I pray that you continue to flourish in the things of God, and that you would just get out the boat. Listen, I can't say that enough. Get out the boat, all the way out the boat, because the boat is not serving you anything. It's not giving you what you need for this season of your life. So stay out the boat, and I'll see you guys next week.